Hello. Welcome to episode 12 of the Out of the Park 22 Perfect Draft Dynasty. This one, this is yesterday's tournament. Didn't I guess it went kind of how I thought it might. First round exit. Because this team really fell apart late, like the depth wasn't there and I feel like that was that showed up. The thing that was kind of surprising is I thought the pitching, well, I guess the bullpen. I mean, the bullpen was I did say yesterday the bullpen was going to be fantastic. It was. But our starters ERA, like this 27 runs against that was tied for second, was very smoke and mirrors because our starters ERA was terrible. Our FIP was terrible. Our pitching more was terrible. Our defense was okay, but not great. Still, in the 7 games that we played, even though we went 3-4, we outscored our opponents by 1, even though we had a terrible offense, which was kind of surprising. I thought our offense might be better, but then again, Ginger Beaumont is our number 3 hitter here. Dave Maggins, our number 5. Like, those are fine, but you'll notice we only hit 2 home runs. So, got to get a little more power into this tournament, which I started to lean into the bronze tournaments. I'm running unlucky, but I'm trying to learn. I'm going to do a 64 team for this. So try and get more power. That's probably the first step, though. I will probably take Briley Grimes with the first pick here. He is an excellent pitcher. Nobody else really stands out here. I mean, kind of Hanley Ramirez, but the defense is lacking. Larry Walker is an excellent card, but the Grimes is where I'm going to go for that round. And then Pop Lloyd. I mean, it's a 99 shortstop with ridiculous defense. I don't know why I'm comparing. It's just a slip, but also all of that speed. I mean, everything's there. I'm trying to figure out a way to get Lloyd onto my perfect team. I have the card, but it's kind of blocked. I mean, I have Jimmy Rollins, and I guess I could sell that card, and play Lloyd. Speaking of excellent cards, Chicken Wolf is getting picked. That's a no brainer. That's a no brainer card. I love the team start. I love how this looks to start. So let's see how I can mess it up, shall we? Uh, all right. Well, I guess it starts here because this is not pretty. Uh, I'll look at Dean Stone, a lefty, extreme fly ball, which, depending on how I could set up the rest of my outfield, I might not really worry about that much. I'll go ahead and grab it. Ping Bodie. It's a DH card. There's probably better cards in this round. Hal McRae is one of them, even though the defense is a great. Corey Seager, I already, have a shortstop, so that's not really a necessity there. Bruce Taylor. I do like these low gold relievers. He's a fly ball guy. Steve Bilko. Um, the avoiding strikeouts is not great. Overall, that's kind of a rough 85. I've used this Harry Davis. I do like this one. I like it more than the Bilko. Yeah, there's the speed. The defense is a little bit better too. Eddie's average at avoiding strikeouts, which is better than being bad at avoiding strikeouts. I don't need Woody Held. Tony um Bernazard. No, I'll take Harry. Let's compare them. Let's compare them. Bilko and Davis. Um Davis, obviously you're losing out on the home run power and on the eye. Like I feel like that's kind of proportional. You're losing some eye but gaining some avoid Ks. Uh Against lefties, the Bilko kills, whereas Harry Davis is good against both righties and lefties. Not that Bilko's terrible against righties, but it's a more productive card against lefties. The defense, well, the range is better, so I guess I have to take back what I said about the defense. You know what? I'll go with the Bilko, I guess, and we'll see if the eye helps negate the strikeouts. All right. This round I've got two starting pitchers. I want to keep building on that if I can. The Todd Worrell, that's a good card to take for relievers. Again, extreme fly ball. It goes against what I want to do, but it's still not terrible. Like it's as long as I have good outfielders, I can be happy, I suppose. Uh what else is here? JJ Poots, Mitch Haniger, which I already have a right fielder. Does Chicken Wolf play anywhere else? He plays shortstop, which isn't gonna help. Carlos Pena could be my DH card, to be perfectly honest. Uh I could do worse. I'll just I'll lean into that. I'll lean into that and we'll go on. All right. Can I find a catcher? Can I find a starter? Well, Danny Murphy's there. This is just one of those automatics. I love this card. So that's going to be a thing. And Lance Parrish, at least I can get a catcher. I really like this Lance Parrish card. He hits for power. He's got very good defense. I mean, a very good arm. So I'm going to lose out on the starting pitching for now. I hopefully I can find some reasonable pitchers in the silver rounds, guys that will at least like keep me in games. I'm a little behind. I have 3 pitchers where I would like to have at least 4 to 6. I mean, I could take the Hendricks, but the Parrish is a really good card. I'm gonna take him. All right, Carol Yurkus, that's getting picked. I love this card. Maybe irrationally, but it's a really good card to me. And, and this Oliver Marcel, very good defender, okay hitter, but I really like the hitting. Are there any pitchers that can make me want to reconsider that? Bill Daly could, yeah, that definitely, definitely to the point where I think I might go that route. I the Marcel, it is a really solid third baseman. Um, but he's a ground ball hitter. Um, I feel like I'm really just going for the defense. I'll take Daly. I'll take the 2 relievers here. And hopefully, well, there's Cole Henry. I mean, that's gonna be one starter right there. I can't not take that card. And there's Adam Wainwright. So the Wainwright is passable. I mean, for a 4th starter, it's passable. Uh, there's Bill Campbell as well, which that is a good card, but I don't think it can overtake the Wainwright in this instance because I am skittish about going into the last silver round with only having 3 starters. I kind of want that certainty of having 4 starters, having the rotation at least fleshed out. So, okay. Harry Williams is going to be a pick here. Again, defense, I mean, it really makes passing on the Marcel bearable. So I'm glad I get to circle back on that defense that I wanted at third base. If Jeremy Pena could play third base, I would probably go with that. But and I will take Dylan Cease. I guess I'll look at that versus the Roseboro. Ground ball pitcher, I mean, excellent stuff. Movement's not great. Control's average, but still, it's pretty solid card overall. The Roseboro, I do like this card, but for a backup, I can go ahead and wait and just get a defensive oriented backup and be okay with that. So Cease and Williams. So far I have 8 pitchers, which is where I want to be. I want to be on track with 8 pitchers at this stage. And I need outfielders. Billy Hatcher's I mean, for left field, okay. That's a left field card. And one I can be comfortable taking for a left field card. Wayne Sure being there makes me want to take another reliever. Or Diaz, extreme ground ball with below average control versus average stuff, but above average movement and control. I will go ahead. I will take Sure as my 9th reliever. And my 9th pitcher, my 4th reliever, my 5th reliever, I guess. And now I need to really get some hitters. I need to get a few hitters. Sam Huff, this is where I could take the backup catcher. It's not like the best card in the world, but I'm fine with it. And Terrence Long, Chico Walker can play center field, but it's not ideal. Terrence Long can't really play center field, though. Charlie Culberson can play several different spots. I hate taking a bench bat before a starting center fielder, but the Culberson over the Walker. No, I'll take the Walker. I'll take Walker. And at least get, well, wait. Yeah, okay, because Hatcher's left field. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. And now here, if a pitcher stands out, I will take him. If not, I'm comfortable getting one in the last round. Gorzalani doesn't entirely stick out for me, especially now that I don't have a particularly great outfield defense-wise. Stephen Vogt can play multiple positions, but none of them well. Roman Quinn, I mean, it's the speed for me. He's terrible at the bat, but he can play. He's actually, there are worse 4th outfielders. You can find him in the next round, generally. Henry Rodriguez, is this one could play first base? Yeah, he can play first base. He's got a lot of power, as Henry Rodriguez always did, but this scares me and he can't run. But there's Mark Melanson. I saw that. Escobar. All right, that's a that's in the conversation for card I would take. Melanson. Yeah. All right. I'll take Melanson. I'm going to take Escobar. I'll get an outfielder in the next round. Sorry, Roman. All right. Well, Shogo's available. That's fine as a fourth outfielder. It's actually overall better than Roman Quinn. So we're good on that. I need one pitcher this round, just one. I don't want to go to a 12-man staff. I only do that if this round is so bad with hitters that I got to take multiple pitchers. Uh, this guy Taylor Ward can play passably at a couple different positions. He can hit a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Bob Lawson, not good on the control. I'll see what else is available there. Tim LaCastro does not look to be very well. He's got that going for him. Okay. Okay. As a fourth/fifth outfielder, that's pretty good. And considering I only have 3 outfielders, I do need 2. Um, who's this? Jack Ferry. That's an okay card. I wouldn't mind. Is there a lefty? There's not a lefty in this round. Damn. Okay. Well, Vic Keane isn't going to get the job done here with that 26 movement. I don't care about your stamina if you're not good. I mean, 20 in control also not good. So I guess I take Jack Ferry. Well, I can look at Carl Edwards, so 37 control. I'd rather take the guy who's got average everything than somebody who's really substandard in control. Like he's really like a standard deviation outside of the norm, like of what I would want. You know, if you break it down in the eighths, control, you start getting in like the last 3/8, you know, the bottom 3/8, and that's really where I'm not comfortable. I don't know if that made any sense, but it seemed okay to me at this stage. I still need to take a guy. Seriously? All right. What's Jason Smith? I thought I had everybody. Jason Smith versus Paul Lehner. Uh, versus John Hale. Oof. These last couple cards, this last card's just Derek Hill. Um, yeah, pinch runner. Okay. I'll take him as a pinch runner. All right, let's manage this roster, shall we? 4-man staff. So Wainwright's going to the bullpen. I guess that makes sense. I mean, the Cease. Yeah, okay. Uh, no. Actually, I would rather go with Wainwright. Based on the stamina, um, I don't know. I kind of would like to know what people think on this one. Would you put Cease in the rotation over Wainwright? I think my argument here is that Cease's stuff and lack of stamina would play better in the bullpen, you know, where you can get an inning of outs and be really good, hopefully. Whereas Wainwright is more steady as she goes. Ed Cease being in the setup role, also as a closer. In fact, I'm gonna do the stoppers in this round, um, and do everybody else as middle relief. But I will use Daly more often and Yurkus more often, and everybody else will just get normal usage. We'll give that a try. I just want to take a quick look at the control. There's nobody here that I would really want to just have pitch around guys. So Cole Henry, like his control is good, but I really only want to do that with guys who have 90 and above. The speed, the stealing, all that stuff. Let me just look at this lineup. Pena as a number 3 hitter scares the crap out of me. I'm not going to lie. That's one where I might want to flip him and Danny Murphy. In part for the speed. I like my number 3 guys to have speed. And Pena be more of a traditional number 4 hitter. I'm also going to put Parrish in front of Henry Rodriguez. And I'm going to switch Billy Hatcher and Harry Williams. Just because Hatcher's faster. And having him at the bottom of the lineup, I would love to have him. And then, you know, if he's able to get on, have him stealing with Lloyd and Wolf and Danny Murphy there. Like it's like 4. I mean, Williams is good at stealing, but it's more selective. So it's 4 to 5 guys with ridiculous speed where if I'm able to turn the lineup over, things can really get started for Pena and Bilko and Parrish. Like that's to me, that's really how you can start a sustained rally. I'm also pleased that Chico Walker's coming off the bench. Even though Billy Hatcher's in center field, which is not what I want. I might have to switch that. Because that defense is not good. I'm surprised that it also did that because this tends to build more through defense. And I get it. His center field defense on Chico Walker is only a 51, but Hatcher's is worse. So let's take Henry Rodriguez out, which is a blow for the power, but also he's an all or nothing guy. At least Chico Walker's got a little bit more going on there. And he can run too. So I'll deal with the 51 defense in center field. I don't want to do that. I want to do that in order to have a better outfield defense. Because Chicken Wolf can at least account for some of Chico Walker's averageness in the outfield. And I actually will make Shogo the top utility for Rodriguez and only have him DHing. While Rodriguez can back up at first base, I guess. And I'm just going to take him out of the equation there. But Henry Rodriguez can be the top pinch hitter. I do have some guys who can run. That's good. Looking at the lefty versus DH. For this video, I mean, my strategy is always the same. I will do the speed and the stealing, the base running off video. I'm not going to be adjusting defense. I guess I can adjust the infield defense. I'm not going to adjust the outfield defense, but I will adjust the infield defense for shifts. I will do that. I do have a pretty good infield defense, so I will do that. This, I'm actually going to switch Pena and Murphy. We are definitely going to get Henry Rodriguez out here against lefties. I feel like that's not a good idea to have him there. Yeah, he's not great against lefties. So we're just going to not do that. I'm going to move Parrish in this lineup, I think I'm going to move him up to 5th. Yeah, because he hits lefties better than righties. So I'm going to move him up to 5th. I'm going to move Pena down to 6th. And Chico will hit 7th, and I will do that again because Pena against lefties. It's okay. It's just not great. It's okay. It's more of a hunch feel, I guess, on my part. Be able to go with 3 righties in a row, which, isn't typically ideal, but I'll go with it. All right. I will stop there as I'll do the defense infield shifts. We'll bump it up 4 notches. We'll do that. I'm not going to do anything in the outfield, as I said. I could guard the lines a little bit. So I'll do that. And the one thing I did want to see, how many lefties do I have? I only have 1 in the bullpen, which is not something I like. All right, I'll do the mundane base stealing stuff off camera. So I hope you enjoyed. I do like this team. I think this team has a chance, even in a big tournament. I do think this team has a chance, especially we have enough guys who are going to be running all over the place. And we have a good defense and a solid enough pitching staff. I actually think this team could get to the semifinals at the least. We'll see. I mean, it's all up to randomness at this point, isn't it? So we'll find out. All right. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.